Hey guys, and welcome to what is probably the last video I will ever do on Robocraft. The last epic loot crate update has completely ruined the game for me. One of the reasons being, this is all I seem to see now is rusted crates. And the reason why I see rusted crates is because every single one of my bots in my garage does not work properly anymore, because they have changed the weapon balance in such a way that it has become ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous now. And what do you get at the end of each game? A crate containing shit that you don't actually need, especially when you're as high in the game as I am. I have 1400 hours in the game. I have played for almost a year. I am a level 130 odd. I have no idea. So what use do I have for one rudder and 20 freaking cubes? Really? Okay, I'm level 129, so I'm almost level 130. I have 1400 hours in the game. This robot here now does absolutely nothing, because although it's got all its SMGs on it, I can't do any damage with them because they don't have the range on them anymore. This here, unfortunately, hasn't been flown for so long because there is so many flak cannons around. Poor Severance has been de-gunned because I don't know what weapons to put on it, because it just doesn't seem to work properly with any of my weapons. Vulture doesn't seem to work too well unless you're right on top of an enemy, by which time you're probably face to face with a shotgun, so boom, bye bye in one fucking shot. Mech legs, walker legs, don't work properly. They don't grip. They try gripping on the floor and they flip you over. You try landing on the side of a cliff and it bounces you off and you land upside down. They can't turn correctly when on the ground. They can't... Oh, it's just... I have no idea what they've done to the mech legs on here. Jackal was an absolutely awesome bot. Now, I'm not sure what weapons to put on it, because these top tier lasers don't do anything. I can fire a pea shooter faster than these blooming things fire. Project XF haven't actually taken out yet, but we've got 4 SMGs on the front, so pointless. And the plasma underneath, pointless, because it just drains the power so freaking fast you can't get enough shots off. My version of Viper, PSK's got nerfed into the ground again, so this bot is now completely freaking useless because flak can't be used in the air very well anymore. PSK has been nerfed to hell. Thank you very much, Free Jam. This little hover here no longer works properly because they've increased the mass of the laser. They've also made it fire so slowly I can make a cup of tea in the time it takes between bloody shots. And again, plasma, I have 5 of these, empties its power bar. It's just gone. You can't get enough shots off. Mosquito. Poor little Mosquito. First game I took it out into, I was up against... Where is it? This freaking monster. What the hell? Where's the CPU matchmaking? If it's skill based, I understand that, but why the hell am I getting matched against this thing in this tiny little thing? Is my skill level actually that high? I don't know, because they won't show you what your skill level actually is. They don't tell you what your skill multiplier actually is. They do not tell you what they actually base matchmaking on. And yes guys, I am salty. I am salty to fuck. Hot dogs with extra missiles. Haven't taken it out in ages, but I'm guessing similar story considering it uses 7 top tier plasmas. Probably not going to be able to fire all 7 in one power bar. Tesseract, again, just doesn't seem to work because the weapons just don't do the damage. If you get the weapons that do the damage, they don't fire enough. What the hell? Mad Dog, look how many bloody rails I've had to put onto this bot just to get a decent fire rate. This used 6 rails and I used to be able to fire off shot, 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 shot with that repetition, guys. Now you try firing 6 rails, it's shot 1 2 3, shot 1 2, because they've just changed the dynamic of the weapon so much. And this bot used to do really well, and it's an 800 CPU bot, so why the hell when I took this out was I up against bloody 1400 CPU bots? Matchmaking yet again does not work. Exemplar, I made this because I wanted to make a twin Megaplasma chopper that just looked a bit out of this world and was a bit crazy. Still works. However, it uses top tier lasers on the front, which means between each shot I can go and have a cigarette. Megaplasmas, it will only fire 3 shots, and then I have to wait for it to recharge. That's no good. What is 3 shots going to do to any enemy whatsoever? What is 3 shots actually going to do to anyone? Pegasus. I took Pegasus out. Can't do shit all with it, because again, it runs out of energy far too quickly, because the weapons fire off and use far too much energy, and if you miss your shots, you're fucked. This, well, I haven't even taken this out, but again, same story. It's a PSK plasma. Probably won't do very well. The deconstruction. Again, this was a CRF bot. I really liked it, but unfortunately, it doesn't work, because the SMGs on the top do not fire with a fast enough rate. Lemon. Haven't taken it out, but high tier rails in low CPU games is where it's at the moment, apparently. That's what everyone's doing. Best in show, haven't taken it out yet, but I'm guessing similar story to Mosquito. You will be put into games with bots with flak cannons and high tier rails, and you'll pretty much, this thing, it will just get shredded. It's Hetchies, I believe. Sorry bud, that will just get shredded. Shroud Vital no longer works properly because you can only get 3 shots out of the Megaplasma before you go. High tier nanos, you can only actually get 3 or 4 shots out of those before all your power is gone. Wasp. Poor unfortunate Wasp. Made just before this update. Now completely and utterly, absolutely freaking useless in my eyes, because you have to get right up close to people. And it's just so annoying. How am I supposed to get close to people when everyone's got a missile launcher or a freaking rail cannon? This little thing won't do very well because the SMG fire rate has been nerfed to hell. Semra version 4, again, can't do very well because the fire rate has been nerfed to hell on the SMGs. This was my little troll bot. I took this out into a freaking game. Look at that, 500 CPU, guys. Somebody asked me what it was. He was a level 4. He'd never seen a flak cannon. That's a bit stupid. Really? That is really stupid. What are you trying to do, FJ, Free Jam, to the new players? Are you actually trying to turn new people off of this game by allowing veteran players like myself to build stupid bots like this and go down and seal club and troll the hell out of all the new players? That's just wrong. Absolutely wrong. And I also made this just to go down and troll the new people. And guess what? A lot of people would never see, again, ask what it was and were calling me a hacker because I was killing them in one shot. Well, I'm sorry, mate. That's the way the game goes now, unfortunately. But that's just all it is, guys. It's just absolutely rubbish. I don't know how I'm going to continue playing this game. I'm not sure if I am going to continue playing this game because I don't enjoy it anymore. I really don't enjoy it. Since this update hit, I actually have not won a single game yet. I have not won a single game because there's no teamwork. Teams just camp and shoot each other with missile launchers and flaks and bloody rails. And I'll tell you what, that was the worst thing they ever put in this game. One of the worst things they ever did to this game was take out the pilot seat. Taking out the pilot seat means there's no build mechanic anymore. There is nothing to protect. You could literally build a square of blocks, put 4 guns on it, 2 tracks and go into battle. Wow. What's the point? Really, what's the point? When I can make absolutely beautiful bots like this, and now they're completely and utterly ruined. They just don't work. And I'm sorry, guys, I've just had enough of Free Jam taking a perfectly good game and ruining it. So I'm going to have a few days break from this game. I will put out some different videos this week on some different games because I have started playing different games, and we'll have a look at some different games, and I will keep checking back on this and see if my feelings still remain the same. But at the moment, guys, I really can't see myself playing this anymore. You get awarded crates at the end where you get given blocks. I don't need any more blocks. Okay, I do not need any more blocks. I have 25 garages, which are pretty much 1400 CPU a bay. So I don't need the blocks. I don't need the movement items. I don't need the weapons. I don't need any shields because I have them all. I don't need any of this because I have it all. It is just... oh, it's just terrible. The only things that might be of interest to me are the masks. But I've just lost all faith in the game, so I don't actually want to build anything, guys. Moving on to the builder and recycler thing. For argument's sake, let's have a little look, shall we? Let's say, oh, right, okay, I want to build... let's say we want to build an Electro Shield B. It's going to cost 1,120 powder, because, yeah, powder. Okay, how much is it to actually recycle? 224. So it's less than a quarter of the recycle, you know, of the actual forge price. So in reality, it would cost me 4 Electro Shield almost 5 Electro Shield Bs to make 1 new Electro Shield B. Which means everything that comes in my crates, I have to decide on whether I want to keep it or whether I want to recycle it. And then if I want to recycle it, I've got to remember what I've got, because there's no option to recycle when you get a crate. It's terrible. About the only thing I think that has actually worked with this update is the new CRF thing. Because I can go into any bot pretty much now and build it free of charge, because I have pretty much everything. So I'm going to have a couple of days break, as I said, guys, because I just can't... I don't like the direction the game's gone. I really don't. So I'm going to have a couple of days break, as I said a few times now. I will bring you another CRF bot review tomorrow, because I already have it recorded. But I'm not sure as to how much Robocraft gameplay will be on the channel from now on, to be honest, unless the game changes dramatically again in a way that I'm happy with. So all I can say, guys, is I'm guessing a lot of you haven't actually liked this video, but if you have, if you can click the like button for us, helps the channel out. If you've got any comments, questions, suggestions or messages, which I'm guessing there's going to be absolutely loads, drop them down below and I will do my best to get back to you guys. But until the next video, which I'll get a video up for you later on today or early tomorrow morning, but it's going to be on a completely different game, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, you'll just have to wait and see. But until that time, guys, if you're still enjoying Robocraft, good luck and I wish you the best. But until next time, see you later.